A martial arts studio becomes the first line of defence for parents of children being bullied at school.
She was starting to get threatened and stuff like that, like she was nearly getting stabbed and she would literally run away and go straight to the teacher.
As the bullying escalated to physical violence, the emotional impact on her daughter only worsened.
She would become really upset. I could tell that she didn't know how to control her emotions. She'd take it out on her little sister and stuff like that.
But this mum says with the school powerless to intervene, she couldn't just stand by and watch, instead deciding to try martial arts.
Her confidence has come up a lot and she's able to stand up for herself and she knows what's right and she knows what's wrong.
They're not the only family to take this approach when faced with the issue of school bullying and fighting.
You could just tell, like, when you pick him up from school and you'd ask him how his day was, he was a little bit shut down, a bit reserved.
For this dad, jiu-jitsu was the answer after his son was repeatedly picked on. And after only a few short months, he could see the difference.
He was more willing to engage with the world, with people. He didn't feel like he had to make himself small and hide away in group settings.
At this Canberra dojo, that's exactly the wisdom instructor Glenn Gibbons is looking to impart on his students, many of whom end up there after being bullied.
Over, drive it into the back of his hands, they'll let go.
As he did himself many years ago.
I was bullied as a kid and I took up boxing and I just wanted to thump the kid back, and by the time I was good enough to thump him back, bullies are very smart. He'd left me alone, it never came to that.
His students are taught how to throw a punch, kick, and how to win in a fight.
By the time he comes in, it's 1, 2, and over.
But they're also taught discipline and when not to fight.
And we do teach kids other than to resolve things, not just with their hands, but with their words and use their brain over their brawn, so to speak.
As a concept, it has merit for psychologist Brianna, who sees many children, both perpetrators and those they bully.
It's actually about increasing the kids' ability to have a level head and think about what they're doing, so they don't straight away flip up into fight or flight when the bullying starts. They stay grounded and they can think about their actions. They're confident within themselves, they're aware of their body and their surroundings, and they can think through what they're doing in that situation.
Softening the blow of being bullied. Lottie Twyford, ABC News, Canberra.